everyone, it is day 36. Oh god, I'm so exhausted. Turning your sleep schedule around is so hard. It's 7:30 now and I have been wanting to go to sleep since about 4 p.m. I'm trying to make it till midnight. I've got this wicked headache and I'm really sleepy, and so I thought I'd go ahead and bang this video out while I'm still somewhat coherent. Ugh, my voice is all raspy, my contacts are burning, but let's see. I did my video at like midnight last night, and because I had slept from, I don't know, like, I discussed this in the video. I slept for a few hours. I only slept for a few hours, and then I was up till about 6, and I took a couple more Ambien, and I think I slept from about 7 to 12, but it was just fitful and shitty, and it just wasn't good sleep. But I actually felt really good today. So I was up during the day and I took a shower, which I desperately needed to do, and I took my son to the lab finally. And then I went to the park and walked around a little bit. You know, I didn't exercise, I didn't hike it, but it was just enough for me to get the ball rolling with just going there and being in nature and being in the sun. It was such a pretty day. It was like 65 degrees outside, and it's supposed to be nice. I think it's gonna rain tomorrow, but then it's gonna be really nice the rest of the week. Like, not as warm, like in the 40s or 50s, but you know, still, like, it's been really freaking cold, like crazy cold. The water on the top of the lake was actually frozen. I've never seen that before. I've never lived somewhere where it's so cold that it looked so eerie. Like, I took this photo of it and it looked like I put a black and white filter on it, because it was just, everything was gray. It was actually very beautiful. But it was like, just to see like the rocks and sticks and stuff on top of the water and nothing moving. I don't know, it was really a novel experience for me, and it was really pretty. But oh, I'm so tired. I need some Excedrin for this headache, and I know I have a bottle somewhere in my house and I can't find it, which sucks. Like, cause I know it's here. I know it's here. I don't know what I did with it. I tend to just carry things around and put them down and then not. I don't really, I'm, as you probably could guess, I'm not a very neat person. But, I don't know, it just felt so good. Like, I woke up feeling really crappy, and I was just stressed out because I knew I had to do things, and, you know, I kept, this is what I always do. I just think like, well, let me just do it tomorrow. I'll take a shower today, and then, you know, let's not overwhelm myself, but take a shower and leave the house at the same day. But I ended up getting everything done, and it just felt really nice. So I had all my calories from midnight to this morning, and I haven't eaten anything except an orange since I got up this morning. And so I'm like less than 1,300 calories, and I've been really hungry. It's probably why I have a headache. And I'm conscious of the fact that, for one thing, I got on the scale when I got up, and it was really disheartening. And my weigh-in is on the 1st, so I have like 8 days left, or a week after today. Yeah, I think it's like next, I don't even know what today is. Monday. So let's see. The 1st is Thursday. Okay, so I actually have a few more days. So, well, like 8 or 9 days. But, alright, so that's not as bad as I thought. So, but I want to really tighten it up and just for psychological reasons. I want to be able to show a loss. You know, I'm not going to starve myself, but you know, I've been making a lot of that soup lately, and it's so salty. It's just so salty, and it just makes me feel kind of heavy and gross afterwards. So I want to kind of stick to fruit and shakes and just lighter stuff. So I'm going to do that until the 1st. And then, you know, maybe afterwards, but I'm only thinking about this week right now. I made this list of, you know, I wanted to start, like, I wanted to make a list and, like, of what my actualized self would look like. I mean, not physically, but what I would be doing. And I mean, ultimately, I want a life for myself outside of my home, like whether it's a job or volunteering or whatever. But just as far as health goes, these are my goals. I want to do yoga every day, hiking 3 or 4 times a week, counting my calories and having 1,800 or less. And this is just during the weight loss process. Like, this isn't like, by the calorie counting, I don't see, like, that's not forever. Let's see. Okay, well, this is mental health as well. So like 30 to 60 minutes of cleaning a day, because I get very, very overwhelmed if I look around and I see a bunch of shit that needs to be done, which I look like all over my house, and a bunch of shit needs to be done, and that weighs on me psychologically. And then it's like I get a lot of anxiety, and I get overwhelmed very, very easily. And so if I just take a little bit of time just to kind of clean up during the day, then when I get overwhelmed and anxious, then it makes me eat. So, I mean, as far as my health goals go, just getting this stuff done provides a huge psychological benefit. Daily meditation, you know, it doesn't have to be that long. Just a time where I just turn off all the screens and just turn my mind off, and then just unwind and bring those stress levels down. My goal is to sleep from midnight to 8 a.m. Obviously, it's not hard and fast rules, but that's about what I want my sleep schedule to be. Because my sleep schedule, I think I've been struggling so much this month because my sleep, like, right off the bat, I like fuck my sleeping schedule up. And if you're up all night and then you're not going out during the day or getting any sunshine or getting anything done, it's really, really hard to kind of stay on an eating plan. This is something that depressed people will understand. Showering at least every other day, like, that's something that I struggle with, because it's just, you know, when you're depressed, you just don't really feel like doing anything, and then personal hygiene takes a back seat. So, and then I'd like to keep my eating window between 12 and 8 p.m. Roughly. Again, that's not, you know, hard and fast rule, just like the sleeping schedule. But if I'm sleeping from midnight to 8, and then I start eating at noon, and then cut my eating off at 8 p.m., and kind of like, that's the sort of schedule I like to be in. But that's all I have right now. But, you know, I'm not gonna try to do all that in one day. I'm not gonna just like say, okay, I'm gonna throw myself into this tomorrow. I'm gonna I'm gesticulating a lot, but you can't see it on the screen. I'm gonna break those down into smaller goals and just kind of work on one at a time. And I guess for right now, it's like I'm trying to get the calorie counting down. And then my next, and I'm working on my sleeping schedule. And then I think the next thing that I'm going to work on is the hiking, because the weather's starting to get nice. So, you know, and I love hiking. And once I get into the habit, I really, really enjoy it. Then I mean, this could take a while, but, you know, it's going to take a long time for me to take this weight off. You know, it's something I've been struggling with for about 4 years now, and it's not going to happen overnight. But let's see. Again, it's a little after 7:30. I'm trying to stay up, but I don't plan on doing anything tomorrow. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so but then the rest of the week is nice, so I can get out and do some hiking. I feel like I had more to say, but it was just like, oh, these dark circles under my eyes. I look really sleepy. I sound really sleepy. I hope this is audible. But that's it. As the Canadians say, be soon.